Hi yogis, welcome. I am Anne. I am happy to be here practicing with you today. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and feel free to comment after class. I love to hear what you guys think about these practices. So today we're just going to have a fun, playful flow. We're going to start on our backs. So come on to your back, soles of your feet together. Let yourself rest down. Hands can be alongside your body. Palms turn up if you choose that. Or hands can be kind of up over your head. Just really opening the body up. Take a nice, slow, long, deep breath in through your nose. Let it go. Arriving on your mat. 2 more breaths like that. Deep breath in. Let it go. One more time. Deep breath in. And let it go. If your arms are alongside your body, reach them up over your head and just reach out through your fingertips, stretching the whole body out. And let your hands reach all the way out and down to your outer knees or thighs. Scoop the knees in towards each other. Draw the knees into your chest and just let's rock side to side, massaging our lower backs. Feels so good. You can make little circular motions with your knees. I love doing that. Kind of going around your sacrum, that flat spot at the base of your spine. And let's take a gentle 2-knee twist just to help the spine open up. Knees go to the left, right shoulder anchors to the ground. Gazing to the right only if that feels right in your body. If you want to lengthen your back out more, you can take your left hand to your right hip crease and just reach forward. Kind of putting a little pressure at that right hip crease. Kind of opens up your lower back and your back of your hip a little bit more. Let's switch sides. Knees gently going over towards the right or your second side. And gazing over towards the left as you anchor that left shoulder down. And then again, if you want to lengthen your spine a little bit more, take your right hand to your left hip crease and just kind of push into that space and see if you can find just a little bit more space in your lower back. Beautiful. Come on back to center with your knees. You're going to anchor your arms down either in a cactus shape or a T shape. So whatever makes more sense for you, or your shoulders. Take your shins up to tabletop position. Draw your lower back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, bring your knees over towards the left without letting your right shoulder lift off the ground. So if you start to feel yourself turning and lifting, that's your stopping point. Inhale through center, pulling through the abdominal muscles. Exhale, knees towards right. Left shoulder stays anchored. So you can kind of feel where your breaking point is. Don't go past that. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Center, inhale. Exhale, twist. Just warming up our strength center. One more time each direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Good. Bring your knees back to center. Grab behind the back of your knees. Rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. If this doesn't work for you for whatever reason, you can rock off to one side eventually, or just rock side to side first and then eventually make your way up. If you are rocking, be more playful with it. Let your feet go all the way back to where it feels comfortable. Feet touch the ground. Maybe you even get a little air time when your feet come forward, widen your knees. Then rock all the way back and all the way forward. And then one more time. We're going to make our way up into a standing forward fold. So get some momentum. And if it doesn't happen like that, Make your way here. Widen your feet to at least hips width, soften your knees, and let's take a forward fold. Grab for opposite elbows and just gently sway, opening up the back body. You guys, I'm so sore today. I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess I did a little bit of a workout yesterday, but holy moly, my hamstrings and even other places in my body, so bear with me. Pause in that center place. Take your hands behind your back. You can use a strap between your fingers if you need. Reach your knuckles up towards the sky. Let your head get heavier. Lean into your toes a little bit more. And then exhale, release your hands to the ground with soft bend in your knees. Just ragdoll up. One vertebrae at a time. Shrug the shoulders up, back, and down the back. One more big shoulder shrug. Very nice. Let's take our hands to our heart center. And as you're here, just find a pause. Deep breath in. Let it go. Let's try to show up as best we can for ourselves on our mat today. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees so you're not taking too much in your back. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands maybe just shins this first time. Exhale, step left foot back into a runner's lunge. Feel free to pad the knee if you need. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Release the ankles. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Square the hips and shoulders. Go to a place that feels good. You don't want to dump all your energy forward, but you also don't want to be on the back of the back kneecap. Take your elbows out wide like a cactus. Inhale, open up through your heart. Good. With your exhale, sweep the hands all the way back, bowing over your front thigh. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, open up. Feel everything kind of just expanding. Exhale, sweep the arms, pull the core in, fold. And just one more time like that. Inhale, open up. Nice. And exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, ground your left hand down, reach your right hand up, and gentle twist. And we're going to move here too. So inhale, open your heart as much as feels good. With your exhale, sweep the arm underneath your right thigh, scoop the belly, kind of bowing in, giving yourself a little hug. Inhale, open up. And exhale, bowing in. And just one more time. Inhale, open up. And exhale, bow in. Inhale, open up. Stay in the twist. Lower your back knee down to the ground. Anchor through the back ankle. And then float your right leg back. Catch your balance here. Bend your right leg. Reach back. Catch your foot with your hand. Open up through your chest. Maybe look forward. Opening the heart a little bit more. Beautiful. Release hand and foot. Listen carefully. You're just going to bring your knee to the ground and then thread your right arm underneath the left. Bring your right ear to the mat. Press through your left hand or wrap the left hand around the lower back. Feel yourself opening up your spine. Just getting into places in our body. Good. Left hand comes back down to the mat. Reach your right hand back to the sky just as a counterbalance. Right hand to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, step into a plank pose. Core is turned on. Lengthen your heart forward. Get really long in your body. Breathe here for 5. Push the earth away. Almost like you're rounding your shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Like you're resisting gravity. So use your knees down if you need. Shift forward a little on your toes and then elbows go back as you lower for 5. Ooh-wee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Anchor the feet down, lift your heart, baby cobra up on your fingertips, and just reach back through the elbows. Pull your heart forward even more. Exhale, lower down. Twice more like that. Inhale again, lifting up. Make sure you're not pushing through your hands too much. That's why we're on our fingertips. Draw the elbows back, draw the shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, lower. Try to get your legs heavier this time. Inhale, cobra. It's so much safer for your back when your feet are pressing down. Exhale, lower. Good. Press up to plank. Exhale, head to your first down dog. Pedal your legs in down dog. Move any way you like just for this first one, opening up the body. Good. We pause in stillness, reach your right leg to the sky, lift from the inner right thigh so your hips stay nice and level. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, right over the top of your push-up. See if your knee can come through your arms. Inhale again, foot to the sky, hips stay level. Lengthen through your leg. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through with your right foot. You're just going to lengthen your heart forward. Come up on your fingertips or blocks. Keep your back knee lifted. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. And exhale, round. One more time, inhale. Got this. Feels good to move. Exhale, round. From neutral spine, reach your left leg to the sky. Come to standing splits. Our hips are level here too. So if you've opened up that left hip, lift up through the inner left thigh and then bow in towards your standing leg. You can bend that knee if you need to. And then reach out through the ball of your foot. Spread your toes out. You can see those toes. Take another breath. Lift your leg 1 inch higher, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Beautiful. Both feet to the top of your mat and fold. Let it go. Lift up halfway. Lengthen your back. Fold. Exhale. Sweep your arms to the sky. Hands to heart. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Fold. Don't be so rigid in your body. Let it be fluid. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back with your right foot. So your left foot leads in the front. Lower the back knee, and you can again pad the knee if you need to. Flatten the back ankle, come up into a low lunge. So again, find your perfect balancing point. We're all different. Some of us like to come in a little bit more. That's okay. Just lift up out of your lower back. Go to a place that feels good for you. Take a breath in, widen your arms like a cactus. Lift up through your chest. You're not pushing back, you're lifting up. Exhale, sweep your arms forward, and then bow over the front leg. Let's do that again. Inhale. Open up. Man, am I sore. I don't know what I'm going to do. Exhale. It's funny, I didn't really realize until right now. One more time. Inhale. Movement is the best thing when you're sore. And exhale. Good. Back knee lifts. Right hand to the ground, left hand reaches, we twist open, and remember we're just fluid. So we're opening up as much as you want to here. Exhale, sweep the arm underneath the left thigh, scoop the belly in, kind of round in. Inhale, open up. And exhale, take all that energy back in. One more time, inhale, open up. Nice, and exhale. Open back up. Lower your right knee down. Flatten the back ankle and float the left leg back. You want to have a good pose. So I always like to have my hands slightly forward of my shoulder. Some people say right underneath. Preference, guys. Do what feels good. Bend your lifted leg. Reach back for your outer ankle. Kick your foot into your hand and just feel a gentle opening as you're balancing. Eyes still. That helps you balance. Trust yourself. Allow yourself to experiment with some of these poses. They don't have to be perfect. We're not trying to seek perfection. Release hand and foot, knee comes down, sweep left arm under right. Press into your right fingertips or wrap the right arm. Wherever you choose to be within your practice today is where you're supposed to be. So again, some days we want to push it, some days we just want to float and glide through, and that's okay. All right, let's unweave. Take your left hand back to the sky just as a counterbalance for your back. Bring your left hand down. Tuck your toes, plank pose. 5 deep breaths here. As we build strength in plank, Feel your legs turn on too. Your core hugs up and in. Your heart reaches forward. So you're stretching your body out. Take a big breath in. We're going to lower for the count of 5. Not my favorite. 5, 4. Keep the elbows in. Use your knees if you need. 3, 2. Don't collapse. And to the belly. This time, fingertips are off the mat. Nice and wide. Inhale, lift up for a baby cobra. Get your neck to feel long. It shouldn't feel pinched here. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale. 1 more time, lift. And exhale. Press up to plank. Down dog. This time, stillness. Avoid the movement. Some of us, myself included, we're always moving. So if the stillness kind of makes you antsy, breathe into it. Just kind of see what's there for you. And I notice if I'm always like adjusting and moving on my mat, I'm also doing that off of my mat. It's hard for me to be still. Reach your left leg to the sky. Lift from the inner left thigh. Lift, 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 lift. Keep your hips nice and level, and then reach back through your heel. Yes, get open in your hip, your lower back. Exhale, knee to nose, right over your push-up. Get the knee to come through your arms, and just tuck it nice and tight. Inhale, foot to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more time, foot to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. This time we step through. Rise to your fingertips or feel free to use blocks if you're tighter. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Oh, this feels so good. Exhale, coil up and in. Don't straighten the front leg, just round up and in. Strengthen your back leg more. Inhale, lengthen forward. Don't bend that back knee. Exhale, round. We got 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Standing splits, press off the back right foot. Keep the hips level the whole time. Lift up through the inner right thigh. Press out through the ball of your foot. Spread your toes out. Get your head to get heavier. Lift up, but let your head get heavier. Good. Think about your left hip crease lifting up. Oof, what does that do for you? Lift up a little bit more through that right leg. 1 more inch, 2 more, 3 more. Exhale, feet to the top of your mat. Fold. Let it be. Wiggle your feet out wider. Toes out, heels in, Malasana. I know we don't all love this pose. This is like my safe pose. If I'm like, I need to take a break, I just come to Malasana. Hands to heart, elbows towards inner knees. Breathe. Close your eyes for a moment. Lift your pelvic floor here. Don't be pushing out or down through your bottom. And if you're not sure what that means, it's like if you're going to the bathroom in your midstream, stop that stream and then lift up through the pelvic floor. Engage those pelvic floor muscles, especially for you mamas who are postpartum. Doesn't matter if it's 1 month or 20 years. Don't push out here. Pull up and in. Breathe through it. 3 more deep breaths, just expanding. If this is challenging for you, your heels might be slightly lifted. You can always use a block under your sit bones if you need it. 1 more breath. All right, fingers to the mat. Hips up and fold. Feet are about hips width. Bend your left leg. Left finger's on the block or the ground. Right leg straightens, right arm lifts. It's a twist. Let your neck release. Head hangs. Press down through the right foot, especially the pinky toe a little bit more. Open up your IT band and then switch sides. Right hand down. Left arm lifts. Left leg straightens. Relax your neck. Press down through your left foot. Activate an opening on the outer left leg, left hip. And exhale both fingers to the mat. Let your head drop. Let it go. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's come all the way up to stand. Tadasana. Inhale, reach up for the sky, and exhale, hands to heart center. I think we have it in us to do one more little flow today. Yes, I hope. You can't respond, so we're going to do it. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold through. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back. This time we're going to keep the back knee lifted. We're in a runner's lunge. And inhale, come up with your arms floating and hovering over your front right thigh. Plug back through the right hip crease even more and come up on the ball of the left foot. So if you're kind of pressing the heel back, come forward here a little bit more. So option is to stay here. Second option is to come forward into a warrior 3, balancing on the right leg, and we have 5 full deep breaths. If you're in warrior 3 and you want to reach your arms forward, or even if you're in crescent and you want to reach your arms forward, you can do that. I'm not going to do that today. It's kind of one of those things where if you want it, go for it. If you don't, do the best in the pose you're in. Last deep breath here. Beautiful. Step back slowly. Come up for crescent. Inhale. Open your arms like a cactus. Good. Exhale. Just sweep forward either into crescent or back to warrior 3. Good. Inhale. Crescent. Open the arms just like a cactus. So similar, but a little bit more advanced. And then sweep your arms forward, either warrior 3 or just pause in that crescent, bowing over the leg. We have one more. Inhale. Step back, open up, expand. And exhale, come forward. Good. Inhale, step back to crescent and open up. So you're going to twist here, right hand back, left hand forward. Bend the back knee as much as you need to, and then scoop down through the right sit bone. Good. See if you can turn your torso, your belly button, towards your right thigh just a little bit more. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other. And if you have it in you to straighten the back leg, do so. If you don't, you don't. Reach your left hand to the sky. Take almost like a little reverse here. Inhale. Exhale, spiral left hand to the ground. Right hand lifts. You can stay here or roll to outer edge of your back foot and step all the way back with your right foot. You can also take that modified side plank with the knee down. So you're supported with your back foot, your right foot, and your top arm goes up and over your ear, palm turning down. And it can be more of a side stretch or more of a heart opening. This feels good for me. Take one more breath. Good. Come to plank. Lengthen your heart forward. 5 deep breaths here. Breathe. Experience whatever's coming up for you. I'm also really bad in my own practice about coming out of a pose too early, right? It's that moment that you stay in for most of us, that last moment, that's when stuff starts to come up and starts to happen. Shift forward, you can go for cobra, or otherwise it's halfway down, coming for up dog. Inhale. Beautiful. Down dog. Exhale. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Be playful if you want. Otherwise, you can be a little bit more still today. So up to you. Right leg to the sky. You can stay here and just hold the leg and just work the strength. Otherwise, bend your left leg, look forward at your hands, and take 3 little hops. 1, 2, maybe catching a little hang time. 3. Exhale, right knee to nose. Again, inhale, right foot to the sky. Either hold or take 3 more hops. 1, doesn't have to be that big. 2, keep your right leg lifted, don't swing it. 3, exhale, knee to nose. We have that one more time. Foot to the sky, 1 hop. Look forward at your hands. 2, last one. 3, right foot steps through. Come up onto your fingertips. Lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, coil in. Belly hugs in. Again, inhale, lengthen heart forward. Exhale, coil in. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Lift the back left leg up. Standing splits. So you have a couple options here. You can lift from the inner left thigh and hug onto the right leg. Let's all do that first. So one or both hands hugging a hold of the right leg, head hanging heavy. Fingers on the mat is an option. Second option here is to play with just a couple little baby hops towards handstand. So if you're playing with that, you'll flatten your palms, maybe stepping the right foot back a little. Shoulders start over wrists, spread fingers wide. Left leg is lifted, okay? And as you keep your gaze forward, if you feel like you're somebody who likes to go up and over the top, make sure you're safe in your space, okay? Little baby kick, maybe a little higher. Last one, 3 of them. Maybe you found some hang time. Bow back into your standing splits for a moment, and then take a forward fold. Meet up in that forward fold. If you want a couple more hops, you take a couple more hops. Let's take a pause here. We'll slide our hands underneath our feet. Padahastasana, toes to wrists. Lean into your toes. Elbows are soft. Allow all the work you've done today to be in your body. Hopefully you've gotten out of your mind a little bit. Away from any struggle, worry, stress. Release your hands. Come up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms to the sky. Hands to heart. Last half round. We got this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold and step your right foot back. You're in your runner's lunge. You're keeping your back knee lifted, and then you're going to float your hands back by your hips. You start here in this crescent, you're hovering, or you're coming forward for a warrior 3, keeping your hips nice and level. Either version, you can reach your hands forward if you like. Lift from the inner thigh of your right leg. Breathe. Steady, steady. Ooh, my hamstrings are screaming today. Take another breath here. Step back to crescent. With your inhale, open up your elbows. Chest opens. You can move either to crescent or all the way back to warrior 3. Good. Inhale, crescent, elbows wide, cactus. Take up some space here. Exhale, come forward. Beautiful. We have one more. Inhale. Try to be soft. Try not to have elephant feet. Exhale. Good. Inhale, step back. We're going to open up into our twist. So right hand forward, left hand back. I have to bend my back knee. I'm so tight in my hips right now. So bend your back leg as much as you need. Lift up to the crown of your head. Nice strong legs. And then think about your belly button going over your left thigh even more. Reach your fingers. Take a breath in. Reach up through the right hand. Left hand comes down towards that back thigh. Deep breath in. Exhale. Right hand to the mat. Left hand towards the ceiling. Roll to the outer edge of your back foot or lower the knees. Step around with your left foot. If you lower the knee, just do that same first version where you're lifting the leg and grabbing the foot. Top arm up and over ear. Heart opening. Breathe in. This is our wild thing, flipping our dog. Exhale back to plank. And we have 5 full deep breaths. Last time like this. Make your plank the best one you've done all day. Legs are toned, belly's toned, heart is forward. Get another inch there. Deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga slow. Up dog. Down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Pause for a moment. So you can choose to be more still or be more playful. Left leg to the sky. So yogis, we're either going to look forward and take 3 little hops, right? You're in down dog, so not the biggest hops. Bend your right leg. Instead of swinging this leg, just lift up. 1, 2, one more, 3. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, lift up and hop. 1, 2, look forward, don't look back. 3. Exhale, knee to nose. We have one more, lift up. 1, you got this. 2, and 3. Exhale, knee to nose. Come forward, runner's lunge, up on your fingertips, lengthen forward. Inhale. Exhale, coil and round. We all have a good leg with that hopping. You might notice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. One more time, lengthen. And round. Neutral spine, the back leg lifts up, it's standing splits. You bow in, you grab a hold of your standing leg with one or both hands lifting from the inner right thigh. Head is heavy. That's key here. Some of you are going to practice that, and some of us are going to plant our palms with our right leg lifted now. The left leg is the pusher. We're taking 3 little hops, or maybe you're taking more than 3. If you find some hang time, great. If not, that's okay too. Let's take our forward fold when you're ready. If you're still hopping, play. And then you have a couple options here. You can just hang out in a forward fold. If you do, take your peace fingers around your big toes, loop with your thumbs, elbows out, head hanging heavy. If you want to, you can come down into one more malasana if you are a malasana lover or you need it today. If you hate it, come here. Hands to heart with the option of opening up into a little twist. So left shoulder holds left knee open, right hand lifts up. Relax your neck now. And switch sides if you're twisting. And again, once you get in the pose, really release your neck. Let it be. Got it. Inhale, back to center malasana. And exhale, forward fold. Wherever you are in your forward fold, bring your feet together. Come down into a low squat. And then we're going to reach our hands forward and just sit back. Sit all the way back into boat pose. Surprise. Open up your chest. You can hold your legs or have your hands behind you if you need a little bit of help. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, pause for 5, belly down, 4, shoulders lifted a little bit more, 3, 2, hands behind your head, bicycle, left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left. Let's do this for 20 seconds. Spread your toes out, lift your shoulders more off the ground, go slower than you think here. Slower, friends, than you think. Twist each time a little deeper. Go that extra edge for the last 10. You got this. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep going. 5. Don't give up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, knees in. Yes, we did it. Happy baby. Rock in your happy baby. Set up for bridge pose, feet to the earth, arms alongside your body, walk your shoulders in, press your feet, lift your hips up, scoop your sit bones under. There should be a little space between your chin and chest. Lift up, 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 up. Think about your whole back being open here, not just your lower back, but your upper back too. Back bends are actually really energizing. I find them very difficult when you're in them, but later they just give you that like little extra serotonin boost. Good, come on down. And back to where we began, feet together, knees wide, palms turn up, or hands over your head. Close your eyes. If you need something else right now, please honor that. Otherwise, if you feel satisfied, this is where we're going to take our sacred pause, and we're going to do it together today. And if you have time to do a longer Shavasana, please, please, please do. Otherwise, it's just going to be 10 breaths together. A moment where you internally thank yourself for showing up, for finding your practice, for staying with your practice, for maybe discovering your practice. I don't know where you're at in your journey. Feel that body buzz. That is energy. You created that. You get to take that with you when the class is over. You get to share that with your loved ones. You get to pass it along to somebody else who needs it more than you do today. So just right now, soak in that beautiful energy that's surrounding your body. You deserve this. You created this. Stay as long as you have time for. Friends, this is where our journey ends together. I thank you so much for being here, for being part of this practice. Again, I'm Anne. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Namaste, friends. Enjoy your rest.